Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. So it looks like I actually found a world that has nobody in it stealing from the Ardoin Cake stall, which is probably more likely because we're a few days into the leagues, and I think they actually added some worlds. So that's good, and we're getting pretty solid XP from this. I'll probably thieve up from here, basically until I get bored. But hopefully by that time I have a high enough level to move on to Master Farmers and we can get a fairly decent collection of seeds up. I could also pickpocket normal farmers. I do have the pickpocketing relic. Hopefully I got the other thieving relic, which gives you double loot from pickpocketing sooner rather than later. I think that would be super useful for some thieving. But it shouldn't take too much longer before we're up to 30 sages renown to unlock prayer and get into Mauritania, which is absolutely the goal for this episode. And once I go there, I'm basically going to go straight into the Cannabis rooftop course and get 60 agility, and hopefully we get a decent cash stack from that. So that's the plan for today. Let's get to it. All right, I have 43 thieving now from stealing from the baker's stall, and that's about as much as I can. Well, that's not about as much as I can handle, but I don't really see the point in doing that for much longer now that I can pickpocket Master Farmers. Now, it's going to be a little bit rough at first, being only 5 levels above, but I mean, I guess I could put on... Oh, no, I can't, not without losing the double pickpocketing. The double pickpocketing chance is going to be better as a relic, I think. Let me just ensure that that one doesn't let you get... Yeah, that one doesn't let you get the set effect where you just get the boost. So that's going to be fine for now, though. There is a Master Farmer somewhere right around here. I mean, if I can't find him, I can just go to the one in Drainer. But there is a medium task for pickpocketing a guard. There's also a medium task for pickpocketing a Master Farmer, and for getting a Renar seed from a Master Farmer, and for pickpocketing a ham member. It looks like he's in here. Looks like I found him. So, and we get a sandwich, which I don't particularly want, but sure. The chocolate bar might actually come in handy. I think there's a quest of some sort. Anyway, I imagine I'm going to be hearing this sound a lot, so I'll just pickpocket this guy until I get a Renar seed, pretty much, and then we can go into the ham hideout, pickpocket a ham guy, and then... that's basically it, and then we're going to have enough sages right now for prayer, which is super exciting. I'll have to grab some food as well, it's looking like. Yeah, I also would hope to get the other thieving, the double loot relic from pickpocketing this guy. I did not get it from thieving the cake stalls, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully I get it sooner rather than later. I'm sure I will. I've just gotten a little bit unlucky, but... eyes on the prize, the main thing is going to be getting into Mauritania, which is just on the horizon, and I'm super excited about it. As a matter of fact, now that I have potato seeds from thieving the Master Farmer, I can go ahead and plant them in this allotment patch for a task, and I went ahead and bought 2 buckets of compost. I can pay this farmer to look after the patch, which... is also a task. There we go. Protect your crops. All right, very nice. And with that, we already have enough renown to unlock prayer. However, I am going to just stay here in the general area until I get a Renar seed from the Master Farmer. And also, I'll pickpocket the guards as well until I get 30 coin pouches, or 28 coin pouches, because opening 800 coins from coin pouches at once is, I believe, a medium task, and that will get us there since the guard pouches are 30 coins each. All right, there's 28 pouches. Let's go ahead and open them up. 800 coins from coin pouches at once. Another medium task in the bag. Now all we need is a Renar seed from this Master Farmer, and we can really get going. All right, I just got up to level 56 off this guy, and I just got my first relic fragment. And there it is, deeper pockets. Let's go. It's still no Renar seed from him. I am just gonna, as long as I'm here, might as well just get the task out of the way and get a nice seed bank built up, which is gonna fill up at double speed now that we have the deeper pockets fragment. I'm not sure what the level ups are gonna do here. Oh, maybe it's just a chance at higher at double loot. That'll be kind of annoying if it is. Double loot. Yeah, 20% chance, 50. At level 3, it's 100%, but 20% more loot is definitely nothing to complain about. Go ahead and take off. One of those, doesn't really matter which one. I think you still gain XP on everything that you have equipped. But I mean, I'm not going to be getting too much more XP here regardless, so it's fine. But it's a little 20% boost for now, so once again, nothing to complain about. All right, I really wasn't expecting to get it, but there it is, last slot of the inventory here. Yeah, wow, really good. The second tier of Smooth Criminal, second level, I should say, makes it so you don't take damage from being stunned from pickpocketing, which is insanely good. Makes it go by just a little bit quicker. And yeah, just got it here. I was just told by one of the guys at the farmer here that the chance for a Renar seed drop actually scales with your farming level, which is true according to the wiki. And yeah, so with that, I was like, well, you know, I might as well just wait until later, but I'll stay until like level 70 or something. And I didn't even get another level after learning that before I actually did get the Renar seed, which means after I tidy up this bank a little bit, which definitely needs to be done. Well, that'll have to do for now. It's at least better than it was before. I've never been the best at organizing the bank, but it's at least a lot better than it was. Anyway, the time is now to unlock prayer. I've been thinking about this long enough. Let's just dive right in. Okay, so that means we're basically going to rush Restless Ghost, Priest in Peril. I think I can do all those now. Hopefully I can. If not, then I've made a grave mistake here. But yeah, let's get into Mauritania. So Restless Ghost is going to be pretty easy, I think. There's no combat or anything, and I did go ahead and put the Trailblazer fragments back on so that I have nice teleports. Now running back and forth between the Wizard's Tower, I don't think there's going to be much I can do about that in terms of teleports. Like if I had a Glory, that would be cool, but I don't, so it isn't. But, you know, still a pretty quick quest. All right, coming in with this massive XP drop. Okay, cutscene, come on. There it is. Oh, I didn't even see the XP drop because it was behind the thing. It would have been 9,000, yeah. So that is going to get us straight from 1 to 26 prayer, which is pretty good. I mean, we do have access to the prayers, but I mean, nothing ridiculous at 26, but I mean, it's definitely progress, definitely good progress. And now, just let me make sure that we can actually do this right now. Yeah, Priest in Peril. Yeah, no reason I can't do this right now. All right, let's do it. Hang on. You can't use magic or Rings of Recoil to beat the Temple Guardian for Priest in Peril, which means I either have to beat him with like this Iron Sim, a short bow, and bronze arrows, or iron arrows, I guess, or I just have to wait to unlock something else. No way. Come on. That's going to be at least 20 renown too, right? Yeah. That's all 20. I mean, we can see how it goes, I guess, with the Iron Sim. I mean, this is... I'll do the quest up to that point regardless, and then we can maybe try some stuff. Okay, I'm trying to gear up for this, but every single world has been buying out all the myth legs from this shop in Al-Kharid. I have no idea why. Like, is it just people in my situation who... This is like their only thing? Are they buying them to Alk? Are they... I genuinely don't know. I mean, I guess they're a decent Alk, right? But like... Man, that's a rough way. This guy stocks one every 20 minutes. That's a rough way to Alk. I have no idea why they're selling out like hotcakes right now, but it is extremely annoying. But gotta be done, I guess. I mean, I could just buy the black legs for now. You know what? Yeah. I can't be bothered to wait that long. Maybe I'll get some. Oh, well, I mean, hey. There's a task anyway for you. There you go. Unfortunately, I think there's like no shot this is gonna work. I only hit it once, and my max hit is 1. This just is straight up not gonna work until I get attack and or strength or ranged. I mean, ranged would be the quicker unlock for sure because it's only 1 skill as opposed to 2. But I guess we are actually gonna have to put off Mauritania until we get another skill unlock, and I'm actually really insanely mad about it. But I guess let's just find the quickest skills we can. Yeah, and even more unfortunately, the skill we just unlocked, Prayer, is one of the lightest skills on points that I can find. We get one for refilling prayer points, and I got one for activating these two prayers at the same time. But other than that, it's just burying certain types of bones, bones that there's no way I'm going to be able to get pretty much at all. There's another task for sacrificing bones at the Chaos Temple, which I guess I can do without too much trouble. As long as we're going to the Wilderness Chaos Temple, I think there are a few wilderness quests to do, one of them being pulling this lever to go into the wilderness. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Don't share this message again. Probably going to get PK'd instantly, but that's okay. I'm not really carrying anything. Nope. We're all good. And I guess that wasn't a task. It's a wilderness diary task. Maybe that's what I was thinking of, but I could have sworn I read that it was also a task in the League, but oh well. Alright, let's see if we can make it all the way up to the Chaos Temple without getting PK'd. I think we're probably going to be fine, but you never know. Okay, there is somebody here. Not sure if they're meaning to PK me. That's okay if they are. But we got the task done. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Thank you. Bye-bye. And then we can just stop by the God Wars dungeon on the way back for another task. As long as you don't need a rope or something to get in. I don't think you do. You could, though. Okay, well, it looks like you need either 60 strength or agility to actually get in, which is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. I'm definitely missing something because entering the Wilderness God Wars dungeon is an easy task. So there's something I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, well, here's a few easy tasks right away. Going into the desert, there's a task to cut a cactus. There is a task to enter the Calphite Hive, which is pre-roped in the League, so I don't have to bring a rope, which is nice. Or not, I guess. I could have sworn that it was, but there's no rope here. I'm really mad about it because I could have sworn it was, man. No, it is. What? I just watched another guy do it, and then a rope just appeared for me. Okay, I guess. Finally, we're going to head all the way down to Narda and use the bank there, which for some reason is a task. Oh, and a bonus task as well, which I didn't even realize was one. Carpeting. Oh, you have to probably do a quest to unlock it or something. Oh, well. Carpeting from Polnivnich to Sophanim is a task, but couldn't really get it. Alright, there we go. Now we only need 8 more renown to unlock ranged and get back on track. Well, here's one that's easy for us at this point. Entering the Fishing Guild is a medium task. So now we only got 6 to go. And I know where I can get a couple of them. Well, I would know, except all the steel plate bodies are overstocked in this armor shop. I don't even know why that would be. But that means I can't buy them, which is so insanely stupid, by the way. Just let me buy it for its regular price instead of just locking me out of it, because it would be cheaper to buy if I tried to buy it with the actual price it's supposed to be. Just the shop system for Ironman, it just does not work with Leagues at all. It doesn't work at all in general, but with Leagues it doesn't make any sense. So I basically am completely locked out of getting a steel plate body, which is so just insanely stupid and very just infuriating right now. But I guess if I can get my hands on one somehow, then it would, I guess, be a task I could do. Alright, well, a steel full helm also completes the same task, so that'll do, I guess. That's a really annoying thing, though. Also, yeah, that's the reason the mithril plate legs were sold out so much, because there is a task for equipping a full myth set. So, yeah, I'll probably just manage to get that later when it's not so crowded. Okay, mining any ore with a steel pickaxe is a task. There we go. As is mining any ore with a rune pickaxe, but it's going to be a while before I get a rune pickaxe, so that's fine. But so is crafting any rune, crafting an air rune, and locating an altar with a talisman. So that's 3 tasks right in a row. That'll just take us up to 19 renown. And then if I want to go grab a law rune, I can cast any teleport spell that uses law runes, and that's a medium task, so that'll take us to ranged. But there's probably an easier one. I just need to look at the list a little bit more. I have to remember I can just teleport out of wherever I am instead of running out. It's going to be a problem, I think. Okay, just the locating is a task right there. And let's go craft them up, and that'll be a task as well. 2 tasks, actually. Nice little XP drop there, straight up to 9 rune crafting. So that should be 2 tasks. And then also, so I put the teleport thing away. Remember when I just said it was going to be a problem? Okay, so the task for pickpocket a guard. Oh, I think it actually says pickpocket a Varic guard. Oh, well, at least that's a achievement diary task. All right, there we go. That's a medium. Get me out of here. Ranged, please. Okay, now I think this is the move, because if I want to get attack and strength, I want to get both. Just one is not going to be very good, because I mean, I would be stuck at a very low max hit if I just got attack, and I would be stuck at a very shitty weapon. Effectively, a pretty low max hit if I just got strength. So I don't want to really get one without the other. If anything, I probably want strength first, but in any case, it's not going to be necessary because we do have ranged now. So I'll train this up a bit on like cows or whatever, just to get to the point where I can use, maybe even just like level 30, I'll use like a willow bow and like steel arrows or something, but something better than what we've currently been doing against the priest in peril. I almost said boss, just the you know, thing to kill in that, and we should be able to actually get into Mauritania before too long. Okay, right on cue with the 30 range. We also hit 500 total level, which is a pretty big milestone. Check out how good I got this guy also. Okay. Anyway, we should be ready to go upgrade the regular short bow and bronze arrows. I'll keep the armor at its like very awful base level for right now, because a lot of ranged armor you can't just buy in shops, and it's kind of expensive anyway. This is my entire cash stack right now. But getting into Mauritania is going to fix that, which is what we're going to do right now. Okay, I spent my entire cash stack on a maple shortbow and 25 adamant arrows. I don't think that was a good decision, but it was a decision, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, like I said, I really don't think this is going to go too well, but let's give ourselves the best chance we can. Hawkeye, prayers up. Let's go. All right, 1 arrow down. No hit. No hit. This is going to be a huge disaster. Oh, man. How am I ever going to do this? Okay, no, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe just been getting unlucky. Maybe just been getting unlucky here. Maybe just getting lucky. I don't know. I don't know. Very hard to say. We burned through half of the arrows already. Of course, we can pick some more up. I'm going to have to not let any of these arrows despawn. Ideally, you want to do this fast enough to not let him gain any health back either. Prayer runs out, it's going to get a little bit harder, but the prayer is going to last a little while. That's a big hit. That's a 5. Oh, come on. Okay, he's about a third down, and we have used about a third of the arrows. So that, let's keep that up. Let's keep that up. 7 back, another big hit. We like to see it. We like to see it. 20 arrows left. A couple more on the ground. Plenty of food. I'm not worried at all about my health. I'm just worried about my arrows. Another good hit. A 3. Well, it's fine. Another 3. Okay, we're getting him down. The arrows are sustaining. The arrows are absolutely sustaining. We hit a 6. A 6 is not something I thought I would ever see. Oh my god, we're actually going to get him. 31 range, just to commemorate this completely memorable event. One more, come on. One more, I'm not at all worried about it. Let's go. We took him down. I really, really, really did not think. For some reason, I didn't think that was going to work at first, but we only ended up using 3 arrows. Wow, what an excellent fight that was. Okay. It really was starting to feel like this day was never going to come for a second there. But we can finally get into Mauritania. And the most important thing now is, of course, the fact that I have 4 coins in the bank. So now that I'm in Canifis, one of the best agility rooftop courses for Marks of Grace, and I have the Golden Brick Road achievement on, it's at level 2, which means every time a mark spawns, I'm going to get 7,000 coins. And if it does get up to 8,000 by the time I've done this, it will get 15,000 coins every time a Mark of Grace spawns. So that should procure us a very nice cash stack. Like I said before, at 60 agility, You get way less marks of grace because we're going to be 20 levels above the requirement for this course, but that is a ways away. Hopefully we can get a solid amount of money by the time that happens, but I'm going straight in and I'm going to do that right now because money is really useful, and that's pretty much why we tried so hard to get here, and now we're finally here. So let's do it. All right, I'm just about to finish up level 60 here at the Canifis rooftops, and like I've said a couple times now, once you hit level 60, the marks really fall off. We're now 20 levels above the requirement for the roof, so there's not much point in doing it anymore. But if you look at the inventory, we did get a decent cash stack from that, 182k. We got 7,000 gold for each mark of grace drop. And astute viewers will notice that 27 times 7 is not 182, it's 189. I don't know what happened. Basically, one of them didn't spawn with a gold stack. I don't know if that was just like a glitch and it didn't work, or I took like a small break between laps, so I don't know if it was something like, you know, the game decided it was going to spawn a mark. It doesn't actually spawn the mark until you start the lap, but maybe it spawned the gold early and it despawned by the time I got to it, maybe something like that. It makes a little bit of sense to me. I don't really 100% know, but I'm not sweating 7k gold anyway. But it is a little bit annoying. I did get ripped off, and I am going to call customer support until I get my money back. Not really, but in any case, I think that's going to be a decent place to end it off. We have all of Mauritania at our fingertips now, and with pretty much the only thing I had planned on doing here over, I'm going to have to make a new plan for myself. Pretty much the entire world is open except for, you know, Prith and half of the skills in the game. I'm not sure where we're going with the skills next. Maybe fire making and winter toad? Maybe. I mean, hunter and slayer? Maybe we get the other combat. We get slayer done. Not done, but, you know, started. And maybe farming soon too. Really, I think I'm just going to rush tasks as much as I can and try to get all the skills unlocked, and then the game really opens up. And I know hunter is really good for points, and it's a cheap skill to unlock, so maybe that's where we start. Maybe not. I don't know, but we'll figure that all out next time. But for now, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.